Yeah, we're back, back on the right track. We keys like my backpack, I carried on my back, black man move in the head. Never do we backtrack, never let we back. Tell them that we back on the track.
You know what? I'm about tired of all these pussies around here, every one of them. I got this one jumping on my back, I got that one jumping on my back, and now I can't even trust my friends? I have no idea what the hell's going on with people nowadays, but I'll tell you this. Killer, I swear to God, if it's the last thing I do, I'm gonna beat your ass. I'm gonna find you, I'm gonna hunt you down like a damn dog, dude. And when I get a hold of you, I swear to God, you're gonna regret everything that you've done this evening. Everything. And as for Jackal and his little flunkies, his little ass clowns, you know what? I'm sick and tired of all of you. You see this? This is mine, boys. I am a fighting champion. You want to call me a paper champion? You want to call me whatever? I don't care. Call me whatever you want. Don't be hating because I can take one of your girls at any given point that I want. You understand that? And Maniac Killer, believe me, brother. And that's what I'm saying too. Because you were like a brother. You were like a brother. Now you're just the same as all of them. You're a piece of shit. You are a piece of shit. And I'm telling you, you are going to regret the day you ever thought about turning on me. That was your last mistake, boy. Believe me, you're gonna be lucky if I don't put an end to your life.
In the Pittsburgh area,
It's the DVD that the wrestling world has been talking about for months. Night to Remember 2 has finally arrived. To order your copy, go to UndisputedChampionshipWrestling.com. Wrestling fans, this was the night that made UCW the organization that everyone has been talking about. Night to Remember 2. If you have to see it to believe it, go to UndisputedChampionshipWrestling.com and order your copy of Night to Remember 2. See the matches that put UCW on the map. War Game Steel Cage match, Skywalker's match, Adam Cole taking on Ryan McBride, and much, much more. See all the happenings that made this a night to remember. Go to UndisputedChampionshipWrestling.com and order your copy of Night to Remember 2. Get it while supplies last. Undisputed Championship Wrestling is sponsored by the Edge Tattoos in Hopwood, PA. Dial 724-437-0756 to schedule your appointment and tell them the U sent you. Saturday, December 3rd, bell time 7 o'clock. UCW returns to South Connellsville Volunteer Fire Department in South Connellsville, PA with Painful Dreams. That's Saturday, December 3rd at the South Connellsville Volunteer Fire Department. Get your tickets at UndisputedChampionshipWrestling.com or dial 724-425-6088. Main event, Chris the Tank Payne rematch versus Pretty Jimmy Dream for the UCW World Championship. UCW DDTv. I'm your host, Stephon Devereaux, and wrestling fans, wow, we got a jam-packed show for you tonight. We have it. We're allowed to show it. We got the footage of Pretty Jimmy Dream becoming the new UCW World Heavyweight Champion. Wrestling fans, stay tuned for that. And also, we got some footage of a situation involving the UCW Tag Team Champions, Wild Bill Jacobs, and his best friend, Bigg. It's pretty interesting. We want you to see that. So, got a jam-packed show for you, but we're going to start you off with the return of the former UCW World Heavyweight Champion, Prodigy PTV, taking on one of UCW's favorites, Black Ice. And you see Prodigy, he looks like he's just as powerful as he was when he left. So, Black Ice, he has his work cut out for him tonight, but we'll see what happens. Black Ice still trying to rehab from the ACL injury he had about a year ago. But taking on Prodigy should be a big test for him, as Ice has been making claims that he wants to do more ring time. He wants more matches, and he wants to do more shows besides just being the host of the Ice Block. So, a win over Prodigy could catapult Ice possibly into more matches. Also know Ice has been looking for a little guidance in the locker room. He's been talking to, I don't want to name no names out there. Wow! And you see Prodigy smacks Ice in the face, and Ice felt, I guess, disrespected. And here comes Black Ice. He's going for the cover. This could be an upset. Ice showing us a little bit here in the early goings of this match. Whips Prodigy in. Prodigy ducks under. Oh! Boot to the face by the former UCW World Champion, Prodigy. And I see a look of anger. Ice ducks under. Oh my goodness! Slams Prodigy down hard, and you see Prodigy retreats, holding the back of his neck. I think he's a little surprised, but I'm really not. You know, I said that when he came back, he wanted to prove some people wrong. And you see the fans, they're backing him up. He's still favoring that knee a little. Don't forget, just last week, Ice kind of broke the story about Maniac Killer. He interrupted. Oh! Prodigy's working on the injured knee of Ice. Or shall I say, a recently repaired knee of Ice. But Ice broke the story of Maniac Killer having secret meetings with Jackal, leader of the Plague. And you seen what happened with Stevie Styles, and you seen how Stevie Styles started this week's show. Ice is in pain. Prodigy, I said it earlier, former world champion, possibly, but in my opinion, the most powerful man in UCW history. He holds bench press records I won't even speak of because, you know, people will call me a liar, but hey. He does some mixed martial arts on his side. Makes a few bucks on the side wrestling, he told me. And hurting people. Wrestling, hurting people. I mean, this is what he does. And you see he's hurting Black Ice right now, and Prodigy look like he's having fun. The don't forget, wrestling fans, we got the footage. We're going to show you that footage of Pretty Jimmy Dream becoming the new UCW World Heavyweight Champion just 2 weeks ago at the Utah Rumble. So stay tuned for that. And we're going to show you some footage of the situation going on between the UCW Tag Team Champions, Wild Bill Jacobs and Bigg. You know, ever since War Games, the champions in UCW, they've been looking over their shoulders, but in that situation right there, I don't think that they thought they had to look at each other as being enemies. But we'll get into that a little bit later as Prodigy smacks the chest of Ice. And don't forget, go to UndisputedChampionshipWrestling.com for more information on our upcoming show, Painful Dreams, at the South Collinsville Volunteer Fire Department in South Collinsville, PA. Wow! What an elbow from Prodigy, and he repeats. But get your tickets at 724-425-6088. And Prodigy comes in hard on the knee of Ice. And Ice is down. I don't know how long he's going to be able to last. As I said, he's been hosting the Ice Block here recently on UCW DDTv. He hasn't been in the ring much. He injured his knee over a year and a half ago. Took him almost a year to rehab. And he's in the ring against Prodigy, a man who's paid to hurt people. Former UCW World Champion. Ice got the guts, but I don't know if he got the smarts. And Ice, wait a minute, I think he's proving me wrong now, because he lifted that boot up, caught Prodigy coming out the second rope. Now Ice, he's gone, my goodness, with a spear. Can Ice pull off the upset as Ice is getting the fans? And he's telling Prodigy, let's go. I think Ice, he's got a second win. Ice is a powerful man himself, but he couldn't get Prodigy up all the way. I think the knee gave out. And what's Prodigy doing? Wait a minute. Oh my goodness. Prodigy, 2, 3, that's it. Wow, Prodigy just beats Ice here on UCW DDTv. Nice match, Ice, but Prodigy is your winner. UCW thanks Print and 10 Plus at 544 Morgantown Road in Uniontown, PA. Give them a call at 724-550-4030 for all your print and 10 needs.
Yo, this is Michael Blade and
Magnetic BP Brett Paradise over
that's
here.
right, and we are Juice and Gorillas, straight from the shore, baby.
Good Jersey people, good Jersey Italian people over here. We come to UCW. I tell you what, you think we should go after some tag team gold over here in UCW?
I think we should take that
we
gold.
Need a little bit more gold, so we can take it to the
those titles. We're gonna change the silver. You like silver? I like silver.
indymessageboard.com for all its support. And remember, you want information on wrestling in the tri-state area? Go to indymessageboard.com. Alright fans, we're back, and here's the footage that we were talking about of the situation going on between the UCW Tag Team Champions, Wild Bill Jacobs and Bigg. And when Bigg comes out, you're going to see what we're talking about as he's asking a question. He's asking Bill where's his title belt, which kind of confused us because if you remember last week here on DDTv, he came out and took his belt from Ryan Ross and walked back to the locker room. So he needed a tag team partner for this 5-way tag team turmoil match, and one of his friends, Playboy Stevie Styles, UCW DDTv champion, currently having some problems with the Plague. He came out and had some words. Now, it's really no surprise that Playboy Stevie Styles is here to back up Bigg, because remember, these guys were a part of Team UCW, and they were able to get rid of Uncensored and make sure Uncensored didn't take over UCW and completely change everything, because I know that the changes were coming because I was talking. But we won't talk about those things right now. We'll get back into this because we got some more stuff coming out of this that I want you to pay attention to. And this was a part of the 5-way tag team turmoil match that happened at the U-Town Rumble. And wrestling fans, you want to order that DVD and see the rest of this match, or the beginning of this match, because this was a really good match. Go to UndisputedChampionshipWrestling.com for more information on the U-Town Rumble and how you can order that DVD. U-Town Rumble just happened less than 2 weeks ago, and Bigg taking down Michael Blade. I don't know what he was expecting there. Both of these guys are veterans. And you see Playboy Stevie Styles, the tag team partner of Bigg tonight. But there's something I want you to see in this footage. And here we go. Now pay attention, wrestling fans.
Second, what's up with the belt?
Now you see Bill, he seems a little upset. And don't forget, these two have been friends for over 30 years. They literally grew up together, right next door to each other, and they're arguing. You heard Bigg last week. He says he doesn't understand why Bill would trust Ryan Ross again. Bigg went out, got his UCW Tag Team title, went back to the locker room. This week, they were still arguing. Told you, this footage was good. This week, he comes out asking Bill, where's his belt? You know, I know there's been some shady stuff going on in the locker room, but I'm pretty sure that Wild Bill Jacobs isn't a thief, but We're going to listen to Bill, and then we'll be right back after.
I'm the tag team champion. What the hell? I mean, apparently he's gonna. Stevie, he ain't no tag team champion.
Saturday, December 3rd, bell time 7 o'clock. UCW returns to South Connellsville Volunteer Fire Department in South Connellsville, PA with Painful Dreams. That's Saturday, December 3rd at the South Connellsville Volunteer Fire Department. Get your tickets at UndisputedChampionshipWrestling.com or dial 724-425-6088. Main event, Chris the Tank Payne rematch versus Pretty Jimmy Dream for the UCW World Championship.
Good evening. You people out there in UCW DDTv land, you already know who I am. I'm Marvelous Matt Bish. Now this guy behind me, he stands 6'8", weighs 380 pounds, and he hails from the Siberian tundra, and he is mine, Russian Bear. It might have been a while since you last seen him, but that's only because I sent him on a training mission. Now he's back. He scares me. And he's back, and he's now going to eat people. And he's going to bring me gold in UCW. And that, they straight to the back.
UCW presents Sports Entertainment Exclusives, the official online radio show of UCW. Every Thursday night from 6 to 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Only on blogtalkradio.com/Sports Entertainment Exclusives. Now, Chris the Tank Payne, he did the smart thing by listening to the referee, listening to Nikki Nichols, and not continuing with this match.
I don't know what's wrong with this. You're going to get another shot. Come on.
I mean, he's pretty much explaining to Doyle, you're going to get another shot, Doyle. I promise you, let me get my knee healthy, you're going to get another shot. But see, now that I think about it, going back, as we watch the footage, I truly believe that Doyle wasn't worried about the world title match. I think he was more worried about this. And you see, at this time, fans were leaving the building. We did not know what was going on. But sometimes you gotta stay until they say the show is completely over. But when Adam and Jimmy took off those masks and revealed themselves, the people in the audience, and if you watched UCW DDTv last week, the people who were leaving the building and found out, then went back in and seen this happen, and then started to chase after them guys, you would have thought that someone got assassinated. I won't name any names, but you see Chris the Tank Payne down, a Uniontown hero, and at the hands of the man with the mic. Now remember, at this time, Chris the Tank Payne, when he calls for the referee and he puts the title on the line, guys in the back really weren't understanding what was going on up here. They were still under the impression that Tank was fighting Doyle. But they didn't even know this was going on. You know, when it started to go around the locker room that Uncensored had returned, people just thought that, hey, Pretty Jimmy Dream and Adam were here to have some fun or to bother with Tank, but no. They were here
to do one thing, and that was to take the UCW Championship off the Tank. And you seen we had Rob Rage and Wild Bill Jacobs chasing after those guys. You see Doyle Days in the background arguing. Yeah, and at this time, this is when the guys in the back started finding out what was going on. And don't forget, and you see Jackal of the Flag, one of the guys stepping up against Doyle. I mean, there was a lot of chaos in the background, or in the back room, excuse me. I mean, the shock and the chaos of Uncensored making its return to UCW. Okay, that was a 7. But Pretty Jimmy Dream becoming the UCW champion on the same night, plus the former champion Chris the Tank Payne being taken out by Uncensored. I mean, people, the fans, guys in the back, myself, we thought we had seen the last of Uncensored, especially with the remarks that Pretty Jimmy Dream had made about UCW, and you see Jesse Skelton, who is retired right now because of Uncensored and the War Games match and so forth. But we didn't think we were ever going to see Uncensored again. But the heat between Jimmy and Chris, and knowing this wrestling business, I mean, you never know what to expect. But I do know this. Coming up on December 3rd at the South Connellsville Volunteer Fire Department in South Connellsville, PA, UCW World Championship will be on the line. Yes, Chris the Tank Payne will be taking on Pretty Jimmy Dream, the new UCW World Heavyweight Champion. And you see the UCW guys, Wild Bill, Rob Rage, still intending to Chris. We don't know if Chris's knee's going to be okay for this match. I don't know what to say, but I will tell you this. Chris the Tank Payne will be there. He has assured us. He's told the fans on Sports Entertainment Exclusives he will be there in South Connellsville on the 3rd, and he is winning his championship back. He has told me this personally. So we're just going to have to see. Go to UndisputedChampionshipWrestling.com for more information. Get your tickets. Dial 724-425-6088. UCW World Championship match. The new champion, Pretty Jimmy Dream of Uncensored, taking on the former world champion, Chris the Tank Payne. Some feel he shouldn't have taken the match, but he had the guts to do it, so they're going to back him up. Some feel he was just dumb for doing it. Coming up on December 3rd, he's going to get his rematch for that title. And also, for the UCW Tag Team titles, we're going to have an answer. Who's the champs? Is it Wild Bill and Ryan Ross, or Playboy Stevie Styles and Bigg? We'll have more answers on that coming up December 3rd. The Plague, they'll be there. Yeah, you know the Plague will be there. And also, Marvelous Enterprises, they'll be there. Wrestling fans, we're going to see you next week. As you see the former champion being helped to the back. Will he be ready for December 3rd's Painful Dreams? We'll let you know next week on UCW DDTv.
Saturday, December 3rd, Belltown, 7 o'clock. UCW returns to South Connellsville Volunteer Fire Department in South Connellsville, PA with Painful Dreams. That's Saturday, December 3rd at the South Connellsville Volunteer Fire Department. Get your tickets at UndisputedChampionshipWrestling.com or dial 724-425-6088. Main event, Chris the Tank Payne rematch versus Pretty Jimmy Dream for the UCW World Championship.